Now on News8000.com, you're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. The Department of Justice has sent Congress a list of politically exposed persons in the millions of files released related to its probes into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The DOJ sent the list in a 6-page letter yesterday. The names of many prominent figures appear in the files regardless of context, including presidents, cultural icons, business leaders, and government officials. Republican Representative Nancy Mace, a vocal ally of Epstein survivors, said there are still missing names on the list. No new action to reopen the partially closed government, but there is plenty of talk across Washington. CBS News' Willie James Inman is in West Palm Beach, Florida with the latest.
Unacceptable, unconscionable, and it's un-American.
On Face the Nation, House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries said major reform is needed for immigration agents after tensions in Minnesota.
Why is it that ICE agents who are untrained are being unleashed on American communities with this type of lawlessness, violence, and brutality?
The comments come on day 2 of a partial government shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security, affecting multiple agencies, including TSA, FEMA, and the Coast Guard. Democrats want a ban on face coverings for immigration agents, for officers to display ID and wear body cameras.
These men and women have to protect themselves.
Border czar Tom Homan says federal agents are facing increased threats to their safety.
They all have placards identifying themselves as ICE, ERO, HSI, DEA, FBI. So they all have placards on them. So I'll let the White House and members of Congress, fight that out.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry says the immigration crackdown cost his city $203 million in January alone.
We're calling on the federal government to fully step up, to provide direct financial assistance to our city, to stabilize our small businesses, and to help residents recover.
At least one Republican dismissing the idea.
That's never going to happen.
Congress is back in session on February 23rd, giving lawmakers just days to come up with a plan to end the shutdown before some federal workers miss their first paycheck on March 3rd. Willie James Inman, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Well, Nicole, it definitely is warm out there, not feeling like winter. We're excited about this warm up, huh?
Oh my gosh, it does not feel like winter whatsoever. You mentioned earlier that you saw somebody running out in shorts, and I don't blame them whatsoever. It has felt amazing outside. Taking a look at our observed highs today, 54 was the high in La Crosse, 47 in Eau Claire, most of the area around 25 to even nearing 30 degrees above average, as some folks in southern Wisconsin getting close to that 60-degree mark, although I'm sure some of us will be reaching that as we head into our Monday. We're actually going to have a fairly warm start to the day as well. By the time we head out the door, temperatures in La Crosse actually already have risen into the low 40s. That means it's going to be pretty easy to warm into at least the mid-50s by the time we head into the afternoon, due to mostly sunny skies, very light winds as well. Really nothing to complain about to start our week off with our President's Day tomorrow. So going to be very comfortable. We'll still have a couple days left ahead of us with some warmer weather, but they're not going to be quite as nice as Monday. And then, of course, we do have a cool down looming by the end of the week, so we'll have the details in a little bit.
It was definitely great today. I was rolling down the car windows, excited to have it tomorrow, too. Thanks, Nicole. This week in our Black History Month series, we're taking a closer look at the difficult chapter in La Crosse's past. News 8 Now's JDS McGee joins us in the studio with the latest details. JDS.
Yeah, this week focuses on the 20th century, when exclusion and racial tension shaped parts of La Crosse's history. By the early 20th century, the black population in La Crosse began to decline. Research says that shift happened during a time of national racial violence and rising segregation across the country. Some researchers argue La Crosse used to fit the definition of what's known as a sundown town.
A sundown town is a place that purposefully kept out people of color, often Black Americans, from living in that place. And there were many strategies used to do that. The head sociologist, who has published a book that's widely read, his name was Dr. James Loewen, And he had a pretty broad definition of what sundown towns were. And it's working with his definition that La Crosse could be argued to be a sundown town.
While there's no confirmed city ordinance declaring La Crosse as a sundown town, historians point to documented examples of racial exclusion. In the 1940s, black soldiers stationed at Fort McCoy were barred from entering the city after an alleged incident. There were also reports of discriminatory business practices, and historical records show a Ku Klux Klan chapter operated locally. Librarians say incidents like these reflect broader national racial tensions and violence happening during that era.
Because of national politics, this time period is when Black Americans in La Crosse were targeted. There was an increase in violence against Black Americans all over our country. And so there is reason to believe that the white residents in La Crosse also followed that national trend.
City leaders say understanding this history isn't about rewriting the past, it's about owning it. They say acknowledging both progress and harm is necessary to move forward.
America wasn't always nice and pleasant. America wasn't always welcoming. America did some really bad things to groups of people. And the reality is we have to own that history and acknowledge it and say, how do we make sure that we never do this again?
And next week in our Black History series, we will look at what life is like for Black residents in La Crosse today and how leaders say the community continues to evolve. Live in the studio, JDS McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, JDS. Outdoor enthusiasts are gathering for the 2026 La Crosse Sports Show at the La Crosse Center. The 4-day event has featured hundreds of exhibitors showcasing boats, RVs, ATVs, and camping equipment, along with travel and tourism displays from across the region. Fans also have the opportunity to chat with industry experts and grab exclusive show deals on top outdoor brands.
You know, it brings all these businesses under one roof. So, you know, it's great to come down, meet the owners, talk to the manufacturers, talk to the sales reps. So it really gives you that opportunity to connect one-on-one and talk about what you're interested in.
Organizers add the show draws thousands of visitors each year and highlights what's new in outdoor recreation and travel. The Wisconsin State High School Ski and Snowboard Championships continues on today. Today's highlight, the skiing category. Over 400 of Wisconsin's top athletes are competing in the event, making this the largest high school ski and snowboarding race in the United States.
We are so proud to see all these people come together to work for the kids. These kids have been working so hard all year, and now this is their championship race, and it feels like a championship venue.
Explore La Crosse estimates the event brings a big economic boom, bringing around 2,500 people to the local area. Girl Scouts throughout the La Crosse area gathering at the Omni Center in Onalaska today, celebrating World Thinking Day. The annual event brings Girl Scout troops together to showcase different countries and cultures through hands-on displays, crafts, and games. Participants from Troop 7571 and other local groups set up colorful booths and shared what they've learned about global issues and friendship through scouting.
It's important because then we can learn from each other. The world every year is always going through some sort of conflict, and the best way we can get through that is through learning about each other's culture, their languages, sharing food together, and that's how we find peace.
Visitors could stop by each booth, try a treat or activity, and make donations supporting the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. A new community fridge is taking shape on La Crosse's north side on Caledonia Street. The project is designed to offer free access to food and household items for anyone in need. The fridge will be open 24 hours a day for anyone to donate or take what they need, including fresh produce, packaged foods, and basic goods.
So the free little pantries can only take non-perishable food items, so like canned goods and whatnot, whereas with a fridge, well, perishable goods, things that wouldn't be able to last in a little typical free little pantry.
The project is organized by volunteers with Cooley Democratic Socialists of America and Driftless Mutual Aid. The organizations say they're aiming to fill gaps left by traditional food pantries. It's the biggest celebration on the Chinese calendar, and today the Coulee Region Chinese community is celebrating. The Coulee Region Chinese School and the La Crosse Area Chinese Association hosted their annual Chinese New Year celebration this afternoon at the Capella Performing Arts Center. Performers took the stage with traditional dances, music, and colorful costumes representing centuries of Chinese heritage.
New Year has been there for like over 5,000 years. You know, every year we celebrate. So this is our the biggest tradition, a holiday. So we are excited for sure. And also at the same time, we want to pass on the culture to our next generation.
Traditionally, the holiday is celebrated around the world to ring in good fortune, family reunions, and new beginnings. Small-town churches in the Coulee region are seeing plummeting numbers in attendance, leaving some to wonder if they should close their doors. Mindoro Presbyterian Church sees an average of 6 to 10 members every Sunday and has resorted to hiring volunteers to minister the service after losing their pastor 2 years ago. They say younger families have either moved on or are caught up in weekend activities, leaving very little hope for the church's future.
I feel sad, obviously, but people have to do what they have to do. Religion isn't as important as it was, which is, I guess, understandable in our busy times with everything going on. I'm just disappointed in our parishioners.
Tomorrow night at 6, News 8 Now's Emily Brown explores the challenges rural churches face and what community faith leaders say could help spark their revival. Still to come, the florists are hard at work behind the perfect arrangement for your Valentine. We'll have this week's eyepiece after the break.
Maxwell White Water Conditioning is the Coulee region's trusted leader in water conditioning. From hardness to chlorine to iron, we eliminate it all for cleaner and healthier water. When you need the best, call the experts. Call Maxwell White.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
So that no matter what mess you brought into this church today, no matter what addiction and what struggle, no matter how many times you've doubted God or questioned God, that because of Jesus Christ, God's not holding it over your head. Instead, there is this amazing grace, there is this unconditional love that you and I can say, God doesn't just put up with us. God loves us.
Join Pastor Mike Novotny each Sunday. Watch Time of Grace on Channel 8, WKBT.
Hi, my name is Levi, and this is Maxwell White Water Conditioning Tip 48. Hard water causes scale buildup, dry skin, and stained laundry. If you see these signs, call us at 608-781-8088.
Valentine's Day is one of the busiest times of the year for florists, and it's a holiday that takes months of prep and a lot of heart. One local florist has been in the business since he was just 14, turning his passion for flowers into a career. News 8 photographer John Hayes brings us this week's eyepiece.
When you can't say what you need to say, flowers always just say simple, I love you. The number one flower is the roses. It's a classic rose. When they think of Valentine's Day, they think of a rose. We do have a variance of other flowers available here in the store also. Your other favorites are going to be some tropical flowers. We've got the roses, we've got the lilies, we've got orchids, we've got just an abundance of everything that you're looking for. I went into this business at 14 years old when I was looking for a job, and all I could find was being a bucket washer at the local flower shop. And years later, here I am owning one. Designing on it, you have variances of what you're going to do for flowers. You'll do, X amount of this item, X amount of that, and you get to have your creativity wander no matter what on it. We always have a dog down here. Patrick likes to bring in Paulo. I also have 2 French bulldogs that I bring in, so people just love to come see the dogs, just visit. They're walking downtown, they just pop in and say hi. Nobody's going to be upset getting flowers. You're making somebody's day by several different emotions, no matter what they be.
Now, just because Valentine's Day is over doesn't mean you can't go out and buy some nice flowers. If you're looking for your own arrangement, check out Monet Floral in La Crosse. We have more news ahead, but first,
we have spring-like temperatures ahead as well. That's really going to make it feel like the flowers should start blooming, but we have signs of winter on the horizon. I'll be filling your forecast coming up right after the break.
The 28th annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. Inside these 8 historic buildings, a marvelous selection of quality products for your home. Everything you need to make your bathroom both safe and beautiful. Everything you need for the kitchen of your dreams. Replacement windows and entry doors, siding, pergolas, patio covers, 3-season and 4-season rooms. Visit during the 28th annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. The first step to improving your home and improving your life. Prompt free estimates.
Revisit Pink Floyd's greatest hits with the band Eclipse on Saturday, February 21st at the Viterbo University Fine Arts Center. Enjoy a magical night of Floyd music and a spectacular show. Order tickets at 608-796-3100 or online at ViterboFineArtsCenter.com.
Here I am, field trip chaperone.
Before helping prevent migraine with Qulipta, it was hard keeping plans.
And look at me now.
You'll never truly forget migraine, but Qulipta reduces attacks, making more zero migraine days possible to help give that forget-you-get migraine feeling.
Don't take if allergic. Stop taking and get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, lip, or tongue swelling, itching, or rash. Tell your doctor about increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes.
Ask your doctor about Qulipta to help prevent migraine.
Newsaid Now and Co-op Credit Union are taking part in Chase the Chill.
Chase the Chill is a project across North America that provides warm clothing to people in need. Scarves, hats, and gloves are hung on trees with notes on them, letting people know they can take them.
Co-op Credit Union and our community are conducting our own Chase the Chill campaign from December through February.
Together, we can keep our community warm this winter.
Make your donations of scarves, hats, and gloves at our La Crosse and Onalaska locations.
It's Hy-Vee's one-day sale, Monday, February 16th. Pork chops are just 77 cents. Hy-Vee eggs, just $1.48. Dole chopped or premium salad kits, $2.88. Hy-Vee macaroni and cheese, just 49 cents. Hy-Vee ice cream, $1.99. Save on Pepsi 6-packs and more. Monday, February 16th. And every day, you'll find the same low prices online as in store. Only at Hy-Vee.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Well, as we head into the overnight, we're actually going to see quite warm temperatures going into our overnight lows. We're not quite seeing those near record high temperatures now, even though tomorrow will likely be the warmest day of the stretch. Our high temperatures in the afternoon, the records at least, are now in the 60s. So quite going to have to make up quite some ground if we want to get there, unlike the end of this last week. But we could see some record breakers going into the overnight with the warmth. Going to be tricky tonight because we could actually see colder temperatures moving in before midnight coming up tomorrow night. And then, of course, we wouldn't have those record breakers. But close nonetheless. Our records for the most part close to around 40 degrees in the upper 30s, and we're right about there across most of the area, only getting down to 38 in La Crosse, 36 in Eau Claire. These are likely going to come a little bit earlier on in the overnight period, so by the time most of us wake up in the morning, expect the temperatures to at least be in the upper 30s, if not in the low 40s across much of the area. A nice warm start to the day, and that'll even just boost us even more as we head into the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies by the time the afternoon rolls around, and it's going to be quite nice out there again. Most likely one of the warmest days that we'll have this week. 56 for the high in La Crosse, 50 in Eau Claire. Everyone should be rising into the 50s tomorrow. Even some folks south of I-90 getting into the low 60s. So a very, very nice start to the week. Definitely prioritize some time to spend outside if you can, because even though temperatures are still looking nice as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, conditions aren't going to be quite as great. Still staying in the low 50s in La Crosse for Tuesday and Wednesday, so still around 20 to close to 25 degrees above average now, which is around freezing, but it's going to be a little bit more breezy, and we'll have the chance for rain on both of those days. So definitely push any plans to Monday, at least plans just to go on a walk, because it's going to be the best day of the week after that wind moves in for Tuesday. Still going to be above average on Thursday by around 10 to 15 degrees, but you'll notice around 10 degrees cooler than we were to start the week off, and by Friday we're going to be back to near average. So definitely not unseasonably cold whatsoever, but it'll feel quite chilly after this very nice stretch that we've been having, and those temperatures will at least stay there through the weekend. Maybe some signs of warming after that, but still some question on how long we'll actually stay there. We do know it's not really going to get quite that cold as we go into the weekend, thankfully, just what it should be for this time of year. Apart from that cooling trend, we also have a wetter trend going into this week compared to last week. Two main signs of precipitation coming up. The first one coming up pretty quickly now as we go into Tuesday. Most likely now not during the day. It's really looking like we're going to see a lot of that rain hold off until we get into Tuesday evening, mainly for folks further to the north as well. There's that first band of rain. As you can see, it looks like it forms just over I-94 and quickly moves off to the north. As we go into Tuesday night, though, that area of rain really becomes a bit more widespread, but still looks to really just orient itself further into the northern half of the state. We'll still see some showers moving across as we go throughout the overnight. Should be dry by Wednesday morning, but overall just a nice little healthy dousage of rain as we wake up Wednesday morning, likely no more than about a quarter of an inch for most of the area. So that'll be rain going into Tuesday night, then a low but not zero chance of any leftovers to spill over into Wednesday. Our next chance for any type of precipitation will likely be during Thursday night, possibly during the late evening, but most likely during the nighttime, and could even extend over into Friday as well. And that would be falling as snow, because again, temperatures by that point will be falling back to near or below freezing. Well, they will likely stay, so we could see some more snow on the ground by the end of the week. A big turnaround from where we're going to be tomorrow. We're getting about 2 seasons this week, but it's going to be a nice start nonetheless.
Yeah, you know, it's a weird February when you see
56
sunny days and snowy all in
Yep.
the same week. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, the girls' basketball brackets have been released. Find out who some of the top teams around the area are. Kate is next with sports.
Rural Wisconsin churches struggling to keep their doors open, with many operating without full-time pastors. As attendance falls, how long can they survive? Monday at 6, we talk with spiritual leaders on their hope and plans for a revival.
From clogged drains to new faucet installations, we've got you covered. Since 1994, we've served homeowners across the area to make sure their plumbing is done right. So call us today and see what done right looks like for your home's plumbing.
Doorbusters. Buy this Ashley sectional and you'll get this ottoman free. Up to 60% off list at the President's Day Doorbuster deals at Slumberland Furniture. Get this reclining sofa for just $6.99 and get the recliner free. This reclining sofa loaded with features, just $5.99. A Sealy mattress for just $2.99. Or a Lazy Boy recliner for just $2.99. Deals this hot are while they last only. Doorbuster deals, now through President's Day only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters.
Hey, Dominic here, and I want to show you just how easy it is to make tacos and taco dip using taco seasoning. For tasty taco meat, brown 1 pound of ground beef with 4 teaspoons of taco seasoning. Drain the grease and add 1/2 cup of water. Simmer for 15 minutes and it's ready to make tacos. For an easy taco dip, blend softened cream cheese and 1/2 cup of milk until smooth. Add 1 tablespoon taco seasoning. Get taco seasoning and over 40 other blends at the outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Tacos.
The La Crosse Sports Show is back February 12th through 15th.
Get face-to-face with the Extreme Raptor Show.
Learn Mad Dog and Merrill's grilling tips and enjoy Parakeet Landing.
Get ready for the season. Shop acres of boats, docks, gear, resorts, and safaris at unbeatable show prices.
Then fish the trout pond and get your trophy rack scored for free.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun, and come back a second day for free.
The show is open Thursday through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
Your ticket to outdoor adventure awaits at lacrossesportshow.com.
Get the bathroom you deserve at a price you can afford. Maxwell White Plumbing provides free estimates, quality materials, and expert installation. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
We've got one more week of girls basketball regular season, and then the fun of the playoffs begin. However, today the brackets were released, so let's take a look at some of our area teams. Starting in Division II, the La Crosse Central Riverhawks nabbed a number 2 seed. The Riverhawks currently 16-5 on the year, led by Alana Simpson, who's averaging 20 points a game this season. In that same region, the Onalaska girls are the 3 seed. The Hilltoppers 16-6 on the year, so we would have a potential Central versus Onalaska regional final, with Rice Lake being the 1 seed on that side of the bracket. A bunch of teams in Division III, but no surprises here, as the Aquinas girls got a number 1 seed, 21-2 on the season, and have a chance at another perfect MVC record. The Blue Golds are dangerous. They can go inside to Samantha Davis, or they've got a handful of sharpshooters on the outside. Aquinas is hoping to go back to Green Bay for the 7th time and first since 2023. A few of the other teams in D3, Mauston is the 3 seed, Viroqua is the 4 seed, and West Salem is the 5 seed, all in that region, while Arcadia is the 4 seed in a different region. In Division 4, the Luther Knights got a 2 seed. It was a slow start for them, but they finished very strong. They're now 14-8. Also in the region, the Bengal Cardinals are a 3 seed, and Melrose Maduro a 5 seed. In Division 5, we have a ton of good teams, including 2 different 1 seeds. The Olivestrom Cardinals have a chance at finishing the season undefeated. They are currently 22-0 with 2 more games this week. They're the top-ranked team in D1 and will look to make it to Green Bay for just the 2nd time in school history. Independence Gilmanton is also a 1 seed in a different region. The Indies are 17-5 on the year, and then Blair Taylor is the 2 seed in that region. The Wildcats are 16-6. A bunch of other high seeds in Division 5 include DeSoto, who is a 3 seed. The Pirates are 17-6 on the season. Royal is a 4 seed. Wazuka Steuben is a 4 seed, and Alma Pepin is a 5 seed. You can take a look at the full brackets on the WIAA website. Regional games begin on February 24th. Over in Italy, we had some Olympic hockey action this afternoon. The United States men improved to 3-0 in pool play, taking down Germany 5-1. They are a 2 seed for the knockout round, which begins later this week. And then tomorrow, the United States women's take to the ice in the semifinal round as they'll be up against Sweden. Both teams are unbeaten at the Olympics. Puck drop for 9:40 in the morning. And if you don't count after Sunday's events, Norway still with a big lead, 26 total medals, including 12 golds. The hosts, Italy, sitting at 22 medals with 8 golds. The United States, 3rd place with 17 total medals and 5 golds in the Netherlands. And Sweden, currently tied in 4th place with 11 medals. We had the NBA All-Star Game going on this evening. I'm not going to even try to explain the new format. I'll just show some fun highlights, including Anthony Edwards, who gets the steal and the 3 to give the Stars the lead. But with under 5 seconds to play, Team Stripes answer. De'Aaron Fox at the buzzer, and he nails it. Stripes get the win, but then later in the championship game, the Stars would get their revenge, led by Minnesota's Anthony Edwards. He would be named All-Star Game MVP, finishing the night with 32 points. How about some NASCAR? The Daytona 500, and check out this finish. Tyler Reddick makes a move on the inside, and he's going to take the lead as cars crash behind him, and Reddick is your Daytona champion. He led for exactly 1 lap, but that's all you need. The car is co-owned by NBA legend Michael Jordan, so it was only fitting he won on a buzzer beater. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Support local businesses by shopping at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service in Jackson Plaza. Make cleaning a breeze with great service and high-quality vacuums. Discover the perfect vacuum for your unique lifestyle. Shop local. Shop Jackson Plaza.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy.
Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now during the President's Day sales event to get your new Jeep, like the 2026 Jeep Compass Altitude. There for every adventure, however you define it. And the new 2026 Jeep Cherokee with 37 combined MPG and 500 miles of range. Plus, get final clearance pricing on all remaining 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees. This offer ends March 2nd. Go to Pischke.com. Pischke Motors West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
February is Career and Technical Education Awareness Month.
In the next 10 years, our area will need to fill over 15,000 jobs requiring a technical education. From healthcare to carpentry, these careers are in high demand.
Minnesota State College Southeast and News 8 want to encourage awareness of career and technical education programs and their many benefits.
Go to southeastmn.edu to learn more. Minnesota State College Southeast and News 8, keeping our community educated.
Excellence is not measured by potential, it's measured by performance. As a father, I teach this to my children. As coaches, we instill this in our players. And as a member of the community, I value it in Amplify Health. Performance is all that matters. Anyone can strive for excellence, but you don't want doctors who merely try. You want doctors who deliver. You want Amplify Health and nothing less.
Support local businesses by shopping at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service in Jackson Plaza. Make cleaning a breeze with great service and high-quality vacuums. Discover the perfect vacuum for your unique lifestyle. Shop local. Shop Jackson Plaza.
A mile out from the shore of Lake Winnebago sets an unlikely sight.
The first ice bar run by Sturgeon Spirits in Oshkosh. The bar is a fully legal operation thanks to some creative loopholes and a change in alcohol laws back in 2024 that allowed a second location. The bar on the ice is offering 7 specialty drinks to those brave enough to make the journey a mile off the shore, but visitors who made their way say it's worth the drive. Well, that looks pretty cool, but I can't imagine if you've had one too many trying to get back off the ice.
So true. At least your drinks will stay cold the whole
yes.
time. Okay, I'll have another look at your forecast right after the break.
We love our farmers at Fleet Farm, and we're celebrating with big deals on farm supplies and over $160,000 in giveaways. The sales run all week long, but stop by February 13th through 15th for giveaways that start at 10 a.m. each day, including 100 free gift cards on Friday, 500 free tote bags on Saturday, and 500 free hats on Sunday. For more info, go to fleetfarm.com and enjoy all our farm festivities this week, only at Fleet Farm.
We have that at Sweet Valley Artisans in Coon Valley.
Hi, do you have a red Norwegian sweater?
We have that.
Perfect.
There's no way they have floral bell bottoms here.
Yep, we have that.
Jams, mixes. I wonder if they have eggs.
We have that.
I'm looking for something a little unique.
Yep, we have that. Hunt for your next piece in our newly remodeled artisan shop now. Stop in and find your treasure today.
Experience the thrill of gaming at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin. Whether you're a slots enthusiast or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Enjoy delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more memories and adventure to your visit at any one of our 6 locations. And coming soon to Beloit. More of our amazing gaming options, amenities, and outstanding service you can count on. Find your fun today at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin.
Revisit Pink Floyd's greatest hits with the band Eclipse on Saturday, February 21st at the Viterbo University Fine Arts Center. Enjoy a magical night of Floyd music and a spectacular show. Order tickets at 608-796-3100 or online at ViterboFineArtsCenter.com.
At Sealands Carpetland, your family comes first. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners in creating a home that lasts a lifetime. and durability with our huge selection. Whether it's cozy carpeting for your living room, timeless hardwood for a classic touch, or versatile tiles that stand up to the hustle and bustle of family life, Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley, our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Well, we're going to have a nice start to the week and end to President's Day weekend. 50s across the board as we go into tomorrow, a mostly sunny afternoon. Still going to stay warm on Tuesday and Wednesday, but going to be a little bit breezier, so take advantage tomorrow. It's going to be
I'm sure a lot of people will. They'll be outside in shorts.
In the shorts, tank tops,
Shorts are on. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.